Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to The Edward. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be giving you my spoiler-filled and enthusiastic film review for the latest Marvel outing, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. It drops tonight in theaters. Oh my goodness, what a fun, entertaining, and great movie this was. So much fun and so visually impressive too. Now, before I get into all the juicy details and I gush too long, of course, please be warned, this is a spoiler, and I mean spoiler-filled film review. If you have not seen Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings yet and you fully plan to this weekend, do not keep watching or listening to this video, as I will be discussing big spoilers, plot details, surprise appearances, and all that jazz. So, spoiler warning is issued. You have been warned. Let's dive right back into it. First and foremost, congratulations to Marvel for their first ever both martial arts film and fantasy film, because I would definitely label this as a fantasy film. Like, it's definitely a martial arts film, no doubt about it, and it was great, but the thing that I really liked about it was that it had this whole fantasy aspect to it. You know, it was like these mystical items of power, like the rings, and then like a mystical place, this far-off village in a magical forest filled with magically powerful people, and then these awesome-looking mystical creatures as well, right out of myth. This was like, you know, Marvel doing their own fantasy story, and it was fucking great. Like, I knew this movie was going to be filled with memorable action sequences involving impressive martial arts fighting and styles, and it definitely was. What I wasn't expecting, but really fucking enjoyed, was like we got full-on giant monster fights. Like, we had this nasty, scary-ass demon dweller soul sucker thing in this awesome life or death battle with this beautiful Chinese dragon known as the Great Protector. I was not expecting that at all, and it blew my mind, and I loved that. I absolutely loved that. I also loved how damn funny the movie was. There was some great humorous beats throughout. Awkwafina was funny, Wong was super funny, and oh my god, they took one of my least favorite Marvel films, Iron Man 3, and somewhat redeemed it in a way by having the Trevor guy, played by Ben Kingsley, reappear and do a funnier, truer version to himself rather than the rip-off Mandarin that we first met all those years ago in Iron Man 3. And I loved how this film made commentary on itself, like, hey, maybe we shouldn't have done that. Sorry, our bad. Here's us making up for it. And I think it worked. God, and I thought it was so damn funny how reassuring it was for Trevor when Shang-Chi and Katie could see the creature Morris, and he knows that he's not crazy now because they were reacting to and could see Morris. He's like, oh good, you could see him too. I thought I had lost my mind. And then how he could speak for and translate for the little guy too, which was super awesome and cute. And then as soon as he approached his dead body during the battle, and of course he was like, it's just a performance, mate, get down here with me. Oh god, that was funny too. And then the mid-credit sequence, you know, you think it's gonna end when Shang-Chi says or, and Awkwafina looks all excited, and you'd expect it to cut to black and leave it on like a kind of a cliffhanger, but instead it cuts to them singing in the karaoke room again with Wong super drunk and loudly, poorly singing, and it's super hilarious. It got a great reaction from the audience I was sitting in the theater I went to. We all thought it was awesome and funny as hell. Super exciting, super satisfying. I gotta say, I also like the fact that the villain in this film, which was that nasty soul-sucker monster thing, but I liked how his dad, despite all his flaws, and kind of redeeming himself before he died by not only saving his son and then finally giving him all the rings, I liked how the villain's motivation wasn't conquest or power. I mean, part of it was power in the beginning, but his main goal or drive throughout most of this movie was trying to save or get his dead wife back. It wasn't about dominating or taking over Earth or the entire galaxy or universe for that matter. You know, it wasn't about his hold or stranglehold on the planet or on the entire world. He just wanted to get his wife back, no matter the consequences to anyone else. You know, which is still admittedly selfish, but it's what helped drive the story and, you know, drove the conflict. You know, so it was great, super satisfying, very exciting, unexpectedly fantastical in terms of like the whole fantasy genre aspect to it. Really solid stuff, and I would love to see this again soon. So highly recommended. Oh my god. And then it dawned on me as soon as I got home, in the one of the post-credit scenes when they're meeting with Wong and Captain Marvel is there with of course, Dr. Banner as well, who is no longer in his Hulk form, but like his regular human body, because it's clearly Mark Ruffalo. I'm like, oh my god, he's no longer in his Hulk body. I guess that wasn't such a permanent thing after all. Like, what happened there? Are they going to explore that in the She-Hulk series? We'll see, but it was exciting. So I really enjoyed the film, and I hope you all did too if you're watching this. So what did you think of the movie? I'd love to hear your thoughts and your opinions on it down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome rest of your night. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is now playing in theaters. You don't want to miss it. It's a lot of fun. Have an awesome rest of your night and weekend if I don't see you. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.